Thank you for joining us today at Miniature Wargaming Labs. As many of you know, today's the day that the Indomitus box set comes out for regular retail purchase, which led us to wonder. We were there for the release of the Dark Imperium box, which launched 8th edition, and now the 9th edition has come out, and each box has carried a set of Primaries Space Marines. So we started wondering which one is or was the better value, since you can't get the Dark Imperium box anymore. So let's go through what you get with the Dark Imperium box. So this was $160 retail when it came out. So that meant, let's say you found a friend or a sucker to split the box with you, take the Death Guard side. So let's just say $80 for all these minis. So in essence, you got 4 special characters, 2 lieutenants, a captain, and the Primaries Ancient. Now for some of your regular troop options, you got the Inceptors for fast attack, 10 as a troop choice, 10 Intercessors, and for your heavy weapon option, you got your 5 Hellblasters. Now that is actually a pretty good deal when you parse out everything you get in this, but you know, let's compare it to the Dark Imperium box. So I've got my Marines assembled and primed up, ready to go. Now this set was $199. So let's just say you're paying $100 for your Marines, so $20 more than Dark Imperium. But let's look at what you get with that. So instead of the 4 special characters, as we'll call them, you get 5 and some really outstanding bespoke figures. So you get a chaplain, a justiciar, captain, just 1 lieutenant, and a Primaries Ancient. But if you look at your fast attack option, you got 3 large bikes. For your heavy weapons option, you got the Eradicator Squad, which rules-wise looks better than the Hellblasters. And then you've got a troop choice 10 Assault Intercessors. And then you get these Blade Guard. They're not Stern Guard, Blade Guard. So in essence, you're paying $20 more for the Dark Imperium box, but miniature-wise, I like to think of it as you're getting a Blade Guard Ancient and 3 Blade Guard Veterans, really cool models, for $20 more. So I'd have to say that this is the best set, especially when you're trying to build a chapter. You've pretty much got every special character you need, and the special characters are the ones that can run $30 to $35 a piece. So that's where the value in the box comes. Now I have to say, if this isn't enough Space Marines for you, hey, it never is for me, instead of buying a Dark Imperium box, let's say you can find a friendly local game store or a Games Workshop store that still has one in stock, I wouldn't recommend buying the Dark Imperium. I would instead recommend buying the No Fear box, because you get pretty much everything in the Dark Imperium except 3 of the special characters and 5 of the Intercessors. So you actually get this. Now the No Fear box is $80. So you get Death Guard and Space Marines. So let's just say you can find someone to split it with. This will be $40 right here. If you can find No Fear, split it with someone. Get Indomitus, split it with someone. Should break out to $140, and I think you'd have a pretty good chapter. Now let's look at what these guys appear to be standing next to each other. So do the old models blend with the new? So as we start comparing these models, let's go with the stars of the show, the captains. So Dark Imperium's captain in Gravis armor compared to the new heavily veteranized captain there. We can see that size-wise, pretty similar. I mean, still impressive, but this has got a friend on a shield, a friend in need. So let's compare some of the other commanders here. We have have the Lieutenant from Dark Imperium. And we have Lieutenant from Indomitus. Oh, almost forgot this Lieutenant. I like the one with the sword better, and I haven't painted this guy yet. Let's see here. You know, Dark Imperium does offer you 2 lieutenants, but there's so many lieutenants out there. So you can see, height-wise, these guys would still blend together out there. And let's compare the Ancients. This guy actually seems a little taller, and his banner is definitely bigger, so he's definitely more impressive. And once again, has a buddy on the pole to help him out, to inspire him. But otherwise, pretty similar in nonchalance while being shot at here. Now, the Dark Imperium box doesn't have this new character and definitely doesn't come with a chaplain. But let's see how it fits with some of the other command staff. Definitely work together. Now, only going to grab a couple of these. Let's go with some of these new intercessors. So, well, almost identical except the change out in weapon systems. So definitely, I could see these being blended together in kill teams. No difference between these models. But you know what, let's leave these guys down here and compare them to their elders here. Yep, you can tell they were inspired that someday when these guys grow up, they'll become just like them. But let's look at these new Eradicators. Definitely got the bulkier armor, just like their flying versions here, minus the backpack. But let's compare them to regular. He's got a bigger base. I mean, these aren't a good one-for-one comparison since the different armor, different weapon systems. Which brings out, I wonder how these Outriders, I mean, just huge. Definitely fall in behind this guy. Let him clear the lane of fire there. But you can tell since I've gone to the digital CAD sculpts there's a lot of uniformity in how these models are presented. So, you know what? In any of the Primaries, there's no real bad sculpts out there. A lot of it's just a matter of taste. And as the Primaries fight their way across the galaxy, they're going to earn the right to wear their dead bodies on their shields. So, overall, both good boxes. I have to say Indomitus is the superior box, value for money. And if you want to plus it up, go with No Fear. Get some of the extra models on there, and you can build from that. All right, thank you for joining us at Miniature Wargaming Labs, and we'll see you next time.